What's up, internet? Welcome to Pure Speculation. My name is P-Man, and I have figured out how the Mimic can really exist. Now, what do I mean by I have figured out how the Mimic can really exist? Well, MatPat, Tom, made a theory about the origins of FNAF, theorizing that it started out with a circus. But what stood out to me was when Tom started talking about the Mimic closer to the end of the video, saying how the Mimic mimicked Afton in his killing ways. Watch the video up in the corner to understand the speculation better. The Mimic is an AI program supposedly made between the 1970s to 1980s. Its job was to mimic the inventor Edwin Murray's son after an incident that partially damaged the Chica animatronic's head. After a few weeks, Edwin noticed that the Mimic was not only mimicking, but responding as well. Then a few weeks later, Edwin's son was outside playing ball. But then he realized that his son was missing, so he ran after him. His son was chasing after the ball on the road and was fatally hit by a white van. Edwin was furious. He beat the Mimic, damaging it a lot. A few weeks before Christmas, a team of Fazbear Entertainment employees go down to the now abandoned warehouse that Edwin once lived in before his death. They find the Mimic broken. Soon after, the Mimic springs to life and kills them all. But that was where I was annoyed. How did the Mimic kill them all? I was stuck. The Mimic killed each person differently in ways he had seen and learned from Edwin, doing normal things. Edwin put the food in the refrigerator. The Mimic put a person in the refrigerator. But that didn't work for me. AI couldn't learn that well in the 70s. Limited computer power and cost were two things that made it hard to create AI. AI cost about $750,000 back then. That's more than $5 million in today's money. How could Edwin create that? However, it is possible. According to someone on Reddit, Fazbear Entertainment probably paid on the order of $20,000 to $25,000 for each animatronic. Considering Edwin made at least 15 animatronics for Fazbear Entertainment, he would have gotten $300,000, making it possible for him to make a robot that can simply mimic. But again, the Mimic can do so much more. Well, here's my speculation. When Edwin beat the heck out of the Mimic, Dark Remnant was fused into the robot. Now, Remnant is described as the physical manifestation of memories infused with and possessing inanimate objects. Basically, memories that are infused with the robots. This can lead to both Light Remnant and Dark Remnant. Good memories and bad memories. But there is a much more intense remnant known as agony. It is usually what gives Dark Remnant its dark color. It is emotion, a much more powerful battery to the remnant rather than memories. And agony is a very strong emotion. Remnant and agony both possess the ability to make inanimate objects such as animatronics move freely. The Mimics escaped the factory and watched and learned about Afton when he killed and how he did it. Then, when his motherboard and other drives were removed, the AI program Afton's killing was on there. Afton was preserved, even if his body was currently spring-trapped. When the VR Help Wanted game came, his code was scanned and then copied itself onto the VR. The Mimic's code was still in the endoskeleton, though. They threw out the motherboards, but the Remnant prevented the Mimic from shutting down. The agony grew. The Mimic was now in what was left of Circus Baby's Pizza World. It roamed and listened to the guests of Freddy Fazbear's Pizzaplex, and the Mimic learned, getting smarter and smarter every day. Then an earthquake brought the whole place to ruin. The Mimic knew it was his chance, and he got someone to come to the Pizzaplex to set him free. And that is Cassie. Thank you everyone for watching this. This is my second pure speculation. And it is my first about FNAF. So thank you very much. If you guys want to buy me a Mountain Dew and get shouted out in one of my actual gaming videos, then go up to there. And if you guys want to get more perks, then join my Patreon, which is on the channel homepage or in the description. Thank you again for watching, and remember, it's just speculation. Pure speculation. Good night.